Hi guys, Rick here at Everything Automotive, and welcome back to another video. And as you can see, we're back at Abberton Reservoir, and this is to mark the 1,000 subscribers. Hooray! So thank you ever so much for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, so I thought, why not, let's just do a complete combination of all the videos that we did to get this beautiful car on the road. And yeah, so sit back, relax and enjoy the video. It's probably going to be in a couple of parts, I reckon, maybe 2 or 3. Probably going to be around 40 minutes long each. So grab yourself a nice beverage of your choice. And yeah, there we go, guys. But thank you ever so much for subscribing. Hopefully we'll get to 2,000 in 2022. And yeah, perfect. Okay, cheers, guys. Take care. Bye. Okay, here it is, L322 Range Rover. So this is the 4.4 BMW M62 engine with the 2010 facelift. Like I said, we got this from Kent. We got it recovered. Shout out to Dee and Colin for selling it to us. Yeah, it's a nice example of one. Unfortunately, there is a rather large electrical fault going on with it, as it doesn't start. So today we're just going to show you around it. Okay, so here we go. So we've got the 22-inch black alloys. Don't know exactly what they're called. Very nice. When I originally saw it, I wasn't too keen on the black alloys, but it's now in person, absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook it up to our diagnostics. We're going to see if any codes show up. We're going to put it into IMPA and RSW all comms. It's got the nice beige interior. It's on 130,000 miles, so the timing change should be okay for another 10, hopefully. But for those of you who may remember my previous channel, is we had another one of these, didn't we? We did the timing chain on it. That's very nice and clean. Seals, get a lot of seal troubles on these. They're okay, they're in good condition. Obviously you don't really know until you peel back this stuff here, but overall it's alright. I'll show you the engine bay. So like I say, it's had the full 2010 facelift. Excuse the rubbish over there, guys. Right, where are we? Here she is, the M62 engine. Lovely. There is the old E61 there. So overall very clean. Very clean. It's got an aftermarket sound system in it. Don't know if I'll keep that or not, I haven't decided yet. You know me, I like a bit of originality. Headline is a little bit saggy, nothing to worry about. No, it's lovely. It's really nice. Really happy with it. Right, so we'll jump in it now. We'll just talk a little bit more about it. Right. Lovely. Oh, it's nice to be back in one of these. It really is nice to be back in one of these. This is the 4th Range Rover that we've had. First one, we're going to do a proper YouTube channel on it. But no, it is lovely. The leather's in all good condition. Really is nice. But like with all Range Rovers, she's got her issues. And the main one is she doesn't start. The previous owners Colin and Dee, they've tried a new starter. They've changed the transfer motor. I'd imagine they've checked all the fuses. Yeah, changed the battery. She just doesn't want to turn over or even crank. Doesn't want to crank at all. We'll try it now. I'll show you. So, key in ignition. All the lights come on. You can hear the starter motor engage. That little tick. If it was the ignition switch, it would try and start a little bit, or after a few attempts. So I don't think it's the ignition switch. Things I'm going to check later on, going to be the crank sensor. I'm going to check that one. I'm going to check all the earth connectors. What else is there? Fuses. We'll check all the fuses again anyway. We're going to check for any kind of water ingress. So the story is, Colin D, they took it for a jet wash in the, I think it's the automated car washes, I think it was. It might have been the manual one. But either way, the car washer, the guys have sprayed under the chassis, went through the car wash, came up the other end, went to start it, and nothing. Just the ticking. So he's replaced the starter motor, transfer case, like I said before, and nothing. So it's a real shame. It is a real shame. So we're gonna restore this one. We are gonna get it started 100%. The next one we're gonna get into the more nitty-gritty details, starting to restore it, trying to get her started. Hopefully we can get it going. Okay, cheers guys. Take care. Bye. Hi guys, Rick here at Everything Automotive. We're back with episode 2 with the L322 Range Rover there in the background on the restoration project to get her back on the road and get her started. Okay, so here we go. Right, okay, so for those who don't know, over at the Range Rover Owners Club, My good friend Alistair suggested that it could be an earth connector issue. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check all the earth connectors in the battery. There's another wire down there that goes onto the alternator that could be a little bit corroded, which shares the same earth connector with the starter motor. So that could be one of the reasons why it's not starting. I did notice the other day when I was looking through the parts of this car with the previous owner, he actually has replaced the engine's control system over there. Sorry, the name escapes me. Control module. But for those of you who don't know, if you replace the controls module, you've got to actually get the whole thing reprogrammed to the car. It's not going to be a straight swap, so that's not going to do the car any good. So fortunately we've got the original, so we're going to swap that back today as well. But the main thing that we're going to do today is we're going to consult Rave with the diagrams, get all this plastic out of the way, and get the fan off so we can get to the alternator a little bit easier. Okay, so let's get started. Right, so we've got the BMW fan clutch tools. We can undo this fan. Get this all out the way, all the plastic bits out the way, and that will give us access to more of the alternator, so we can clean up all the earth wires. Okay, so let the fun begin. I've always hated getting these bloody things off. It is such a stupid design. Please like and subscribe this video. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. YouTube might even be nice enough to pay me. Right, I think it's off. I'm just quite lazy, I don't usually put it back on. Oh, it looks like it is connected on back. Okay. Get that out the way. Right. See if you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Not really. Right, so we've got a more of a clear path of the alternator now. So, just down there, got the alternator. It's that one there, where the lamp is. And we've got the little wire, just comes off where I'm tapping now. That's the earth wire of the alternator down there, the little rubber pin screw. I must say, it does look very dry, not more dry than the other one. A little bit of leakage there on the cam covers, so you can see that. Let me try and get in there. See that? A little bit of oil leak. That's nothing to worry about there. We'll do that when we do the timing chain. Right, so just down there, my finger's pointing, this is the suspected issue with the earth connector. But also, it's worth just checking around the engine bay, because sometimes the wires actually rub on the hot exhaust manifold. Oh, that's on there tight. There she goes. Shout out to my mate Alistair, who told us about this. So we're going to try it out. If this doesn't work, we've got to really test the starter motor to see what signal is getting through. Because it could be the immobiliser. If it's the immobiliser, God knows how I'll fix that. So please comment. Right. First inspections. Are you going to focus? Are you going to focus? First inspection looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, that's not good. Right, let's get it all the way down. Have a look. Oh, looks nice and dry, Alistair. It's not good, mate. We'll give it a clean anyway. Get some carb cleaner. Well, I've lost the carb cleaner. I had 3 bottles of the stuff. What have I done with that? Right. Battery. So we have tested the battery. Show up 12 volts. Dead on. So it is kind of low, but you still get the car started with that. So it's not that. It's just that engine control module that's bothering me. Right at the back there, I want to change that. Not entirely sure how to get it in and out. Dead man clip. Oh, come on. Oh, success. You back, you are supposed to be. One thing, guys, why are they not all connected? Why is that not like... Oh, right, I'll put it back how it was. I've never actually looked at one of these before. Right, original's back in. Wondering if all comms will connect to it now. Okay, so we've got diagnostics. Let's see what this shows up. Right, we're loading up RSW. Okay. Right guys, well unfortunately it was a bit of a fail today. Still no crank. But hey ho, tomorrow's the new day. At least we can check off now that it's not the E-body, it's not the engine's control module. It's not the earth on the left side of the engine, near the battery terminals, and it's not the alternator earth wire. So we can check that one off our list. And tomorrow we're gonna jack up the car, get under it, and see if anything more that we can see what's going on under there. Might try and make a new earth wire to the starter direct to the battery. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, please comment away. If you like the video, if you like this little restoration project, please help and support me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Cheers. Hi guys, Rick here at Everything Automotive. We're back with episode 3 of the L322 Range Rover restoration. I'm going to try and get it started. So today we're going to go under the car. We're going to check all the transfer box motors to make sure there's no plugs loose or anything like that. I know we did that before, but we're going to retrace our steps and check again. We're going to check the crankcase sensor as well, and if I've got time, I'm just going to make sure that the starter is actually getting signal. We'll do this today or the next couple of days. And when I plug it into RSW all comms, it's got no communication with any of the control modules either. So it could be anything, but hopefully it's something simple. So we're gonna go back to the basics today. We're gonna go under the car, see if anything's array there, and see what's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to check all the fuses as well. I think fuse 37, the 50 amp fuse, that's what my friend Alistair suggested, and fuse 18 as well. I ordered a new ignition switch for it as well. So I was on the E38 forums last night, and there's a topic on there. I had a very similar issue, and the ignition switch seemed to have fixed it. So it could have just been a coincidence. After going through the car wash, the switch could have packed up. You never know. We've also got the previous battery on charge from our other car a couple of months ago. That's on charge at the moment. That's going out about 14 volts. So I'm just going to rule that out completely. So let's get started. Let's jack it up, climb under it, and yeah, I'll see you outside. Got to use 4 3-ton axle stands today. I think everyone's heard of the horror stories of these. Right, car's up in the air. See that? Okay, let's go under it. The fun begin now. Okay, so first look. Let's see if we can see anything. Oh, is that a leak? So there's definitely a leak there, look. Oh, look at that. That's coming out of there. What is that? A transfer box, isn't it? I think so. Right, so there's that plug that the previous owner, Colin, said he wasn't too sure if it was in. It was definitely in, but I'm wondering what the connectors are like. Right, I can just about see the connectors. They look fine. I just don't like how that is leaking like that. That's going to seize up. Oh, that's the XYZ switch, look. There's the XYZ switch, I believe. Looks like it, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't look too great, as in brand spanking new, but I don't think it looks too bad. Let's fold it around. See if there's anything else we can see. Visually, right, over there, I'll see. There's the crank sensor. There it is. Right. Ooh, a bit of a leak there, look. The trouble is, right, under this car, it all just looks normal. Right, what's next? Crank sensor. We'll check the crank sensor next. Plug looks fine. Let's get that off and have a look at it. Shattering bone breeze. Right. Okay. Where are we? It's a little bit dirty. A little bit dirty. Let's clean it up. Put it back in. Look at that. See that? It's a little bit dirty. We're going to clean it up, put it back in. Well, it's pretty filthy actually. Right, let's refit it. Right. Okay, so plug that back in. Oh. Right, hopefully it'll start. Hopefully. Touch wood. Right, okay, so checked under the car, cleaned up the crank sensor, checked the transfer box. Other than the leaking oil, it looks fine, the plug's in. So we're going to try and start it. Okay, here we go. Is it going to start? Who knows, who knows. Okay, here we go. No. Nope. So guys, we've covered a little bit more ground today. We've managed to get it connected to some of the modules, if not all of them. So we made a little bit of progress. Unfortunately, it's still not starting. But yeah, we're slowly getting through it. Slowly getting through it. Hi guys, Rick here, Everything Automotive. Welcome back to episode 4 of the L322 Range Rover restoration project. So today we're going to go over the starter relay and hopefully the starter motor. I'm not too sure if we're going to climb under the car today because it's not too great weather today. But we'll see how the weather goes. If it allows me to, then I'll go ahead and do it. So we've got some information here from Brave. We're going to try and go around the starter relay. Going to put 12 volts to that. Hopefully get the beast to start. Thanks for everyone's support over on the Range Rover Owners Club on their Facebook group page. Thanks for all the support there. You gave me a good few things to try. So we're going to go ahead and try them today and hopefully get it started. Okay, let's go. Cheers. Okay guys, so we've made a little wiring loom here, just from an old RAC charger, a microwave wire and a nail. The plan is we're going to put obviously this side on the positive lead of the battery, this side on the relay. But obviously before we all do all that, I need to test it with the multimeter, just to make sure if this is the actual issue. If it's already getting 12 volts, there is no point in doing it. So we're now going to go to the back of the battery over there. We're going to get out the relay, and yeah, we're going to give it a good good luck. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be the one. Right, so I'm going to load up the second camera as well, so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. There's a little cover behind here, you can see that. Get this out of the way. As you can see, I'm using the V8 as storage at the moment. Got to find a use for it. Okay, so shout out to David on the Range Rover Owners Facebook group. He actually gave me a link to a video what I'm going to try today. So hopefully it's going to work. Right. So here are the relay wires. So the blue is the live and the yellow is the ground. And the other two big ones, I'm not too sure. But I know that the blue one is the one that the blue one is the one that communicates with the what do you call it? The module over there has got a specific name. I think it's like the gearbox module, something like that. That's the one that communicates with that. And yeah, so let's give it a try. So first off, we need to see if it's getting any kind of voltage. So we're going to go turn the key to the on position. Right, get our trusty multimeter. Right, there we go. You can see that now. Right, let's do that again, so you can actually see what I'm doing. So this is now on the ground. Putting this one straight to the blue. So that's only coming up at 2.15 volts. So that is very low. Right, now to the yellow one. And that should be ground. So that's interesting. So, why is that doing that then? Let's test the other ones. Let's see what the other ones are doing. Get this big one over here. Alright, so I got a big one over there. Alright, so that's ground, I hope. Yeah, okay, so that one's got a 12 volts, that's positive and negative. But this blue one hasn't, and this one is the same, so that tells me that something's going wrong in that module over there. So we can turn off the key and yeah, we can open up that module, see what's going on over there before I put 12 volts to this thing. Right guys, so sit rep, we're getting 2 volts to the blue wire, which should be 12, and to the yellow wire we're getting 2 volts, and that should be nothing. So we're now going to jump the 2 black wires together, okay, and then we're going to turn the ignition on. Should start, hopefully, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, we've got a few more things to try as well, being that module over there as well. So we're going to quickly crank the 2 wires together. Jump the 2 wires together and hopefully it'll crank. Right, okay guys, so we're going to jump these 2 black wires together. I think we're just going to get a basic little 2 bits of wire in there, maybe a nail, 2 nails. That'll probably do it. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get 2 bits of wire in there. Stand by. Right, it's going to make a quick jump wire. Okay, so got our jump wire. There we go, right. Bend it round to make it a little bit more thicker, I think. Right, that's proper in there now. Okay, so that's definitely bypassed. Right. Let's get the rubbish off the engine bay. Right, let's hold on to everything. Let's see. Yes, we did it. Finally, listen to our roar. That is fantastic. That is such good news. So it looks like that module over there is the issue. Now we need to find a more permanent solution. So that's really good. Really, really happy about that. Fantastic. Right guys, so that is fantastic news. We've got the old goer going again. Now we need to think of a more prominent solution. Also, we've got that air suspension issue we need to get rid of, that CAN bus failure. And the DCM, something like that. Something to do with the traction control module. Right, I think what we're going to do now, we'll leave the engine running for a little bit. Hopefully it'll start drying things out. So obviously it hasn't ran for ages, so we'll leave the engine running for a little bit. And yeah, we'll plug it into diagnostics as well, see if we can get any kind of code chart that way. So I'm going to go and get the diagnostic laptop and yeah, leave it running. Okay, cool. So remember, we haven't got the fan clutch on, but it's quite a cold day. I don't think it's going to overheat. Right, so we just got a interesting message then. Stop engine oil pressure. Have we just cooked this engine? Let's put some more oil in it and let's pray to the engine gods I haven't just ruined this engine. Okay, let's do it. I'm just using some Texaco 5W30. Could probably do some 5W40 like I said before, but this is all the petrol station had. Okay, levels are back up. Let's start it and find out. Right, so it's still saying stop engine oil pressure. That's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? Right, okay, so that's an interesting turn of events, isn't it? So it's now coming up with stop engine, no oil pressure. I've just looked inside the cams from what I can see. I'm going to get the inspection camera in it for the next episode. But they look like they've been lubed up or oiled. So is it just a sensor? I mean, it would make sense because the module's currently failed. I just spoke to my friend Alistair. He suggested to get an oil pressure tester, so I think we're going to do that just to be on the safe side. We'll oil pressure test the engine tomorrow and just see how we get on. So thanks for watching, guys. Made some good progress today. A little bit of frightening noise at the end there. I promise you this isn't clickbait, this is as it happened today. So we've got the engine started, but now it's coming up with no oil pressure, and as we all know, no oil pressure means no engine. So let's hope that I'm not searching for an M62 engine, and let's just hope that the whatever's causing that over there has triggered the oil pressure sensor to go off. So yes, let's think positive, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm going to go now, get an oil pressure tester, and that'll be for episode 5. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and like the channel, and yeah, add us on Facebook as well. My link's in the description. If you need any help with your Range Rover, just pop me a message. I'm always here to help. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Cheers.